So the next game to analyse is the massive game, Scotland versus Macedonia. A must-win game for Scotland. They're so disappointing away to Norway in the previous game. Macedonia level on points with them. Scotland have a worse goal difference. I expect an open game here, Steve, and you see the benefits are obvious there.
Yes, another game. As we said, we're at the business end of these qualifiers. There's a danger here that one of these sides might not get the best qualifier as well. I think it's 8 teams out of the 9 groups. So one team is going to miss out as the best qualifier, and and Holland
such a low points. I mean, Holland
7
run
and
away
7.
With this.
I think currently, just thinking about it very quickly, I think these are currently out of it. So this is a must-win game for either of these sides. I think Scotland can win this game. There'll be a really good crowd. We've seen it. There'll be a decent atmosphere, and that's probably where Scotland are at the best. And I'm not sure that Macedonia are gonna have enough to actually stand up and be counted in this one. So we're gonna go Scotland on this. We fancy them quite strongly. It's a must-win game for both teams. So have a look at the goals. If you think there's going to be a lot of goals, we're not sure about the actual quality on view. That's why we're going to stay away from the goals market. But we fancy Scotland, and we think Scotland at 5-6 is an excellent bet.
Bearing in mind they're at home, Hampden Park, they
Absolutely.
have to win. The Tartan Army are going to be up for this. The atmosphere is going to be fantastic.
And they've already beaten Macedonia
They've already beaten them away 2-1, of course.
Macedonia have lost both their away games as well.
Okay, so we're going for that, the first bet. Scotland 5 to 6.
That's a strong bet as well. We've advised that as a strong bet.
Decent odds for that as well.
5 to 6, excellent.
Okay, the second bet, 1-0 and 2-0. 1-0's 5 to 1 and 2-0 7 to 1. Bearing in mind, we say they're going to win, therefore we don't expect Macedonia to even get a goal.
No, we think that Scotland will just have a little bit too much for Macedonia. We think this will be. We don't think there'll be an awful lot of goals. That's why we're staying away from the goals market. Scotland aren't prolific. They're not a team. Scotland are much better going and having to get a result, as in a defensive result, more so than an attacking result. But we think that they'll keep it tight. We think they'll have enough quality to win it. So we're going for Scotland to win either 1-0, 2-0 as our correct scorelines. Split your stakes. That's 5 to 1 at 1-0 and 7 to 1 at 2-0.
Both teams have only scored 4 goals in 6 games, 8 and 12 games. So we're not expecting a lot of goals anyway.
No, we don't. As you say, we're happy with the straights, 5 to 6 Scotland, but we don't envisage a barrage of goals.
Okay, there we go. Bet 1, Scotland to win 5 to 6, and bet 2, 1-0, that's 5 to 1, and 2-0, 7 to 1. They're correct scorelines. Don't forget to split your stakes.